Welcome to Wednesday Mythos Club. We're going to continue playing The Night Bus by Scott Dorward. So last time when we were playing, the three of you had caught the night bus after finishing your night shifts. I believe 2 hospital workers and a journalist. Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So you had caught the night bus and you'd been driving through Penge High Street when the driver shouted out and the world started to go dark. You crashed and thudded. When you all came round, you found yourself in a land that you were unsure of where you were. The driver was dead. You spent some time on the bus. You had helped a young lady who had been knocked unconscious, and there was a drunk guy at the back of the bus that decided to leave them. And as to leaving the bus, I believe Jay witnessed him being eviscerated outside by a blue glowing orb.
I did.
Yeah, that was a good day for him.
That was a good day for him. You'd smelt the smell of diesel. You had exited the bus as the blue orb entered the top deck, which was on its side, and you managed to get away. You found a house, sort of like a bungalow, which your bus had crashed through, with someone under the rubble. So you spent about half an hour digging him out, sorry, not all of them. There was only one of them. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
And he spoke, but he was unconscious a little bit as he was speaking. This went on for a little bit of time, and then he disappeared in front of your eyes. And then Bobby decided to check on the physical health of the poor lady that was unconscious.
Yeah, doing my good deed, I was.
Hug of death.
Doing a good deed, and unfortunately it was a critical fail on a first aid check. And as Bobby slipped and landed, her neck cracked and she let out a death rattle, a last breath. And this was witnessed by Jack Skorkowski and also Jay. But at this point, Jay had taken a little bit of a beating from his sanity and became quite paranoid.
Murderer!
He'll kill you too. And I
ran off.
Yeah, you ran off to the tower. And Jack and Bobby, your relationship's a little bit frayed now. I think Jack, you accused him of murder. I think it was you murdered.
He did do murder.
He did do murder. And also you found a cat keychain. And this poor lady, she was a student nurse, Jasmine Cadwallader. And yeah.
I would say, in fairness, it was definitely manslaughter, not murder. He didn't plan it.
Let's we can all move on from that. We've got bigger things to think about tonight. We don't need to harp on and dwell on whatever her name was.
Yeah. Poor Lucille.
The cat. So you got to the tower. It was in the shape of a big fist clenching into the sky with long tendril-like fingers piercing into the palm of its hand, made out of a different stone. It was like a white stone. And you entered. The first floor it looked like furniture had been dragged out. So you're in a round room. In the center of the room is a white statue. There is a patch of blood on the floor with some bits in it. And there is a sort of like a ring of stones, which is depicted by the outside of the round circle. They're about 10 centimeters high, this ring of stone. So you enter into the chamber and you're all a little bit twitchy now. And you see this statue stood there in the center of the room.
Cool.
So should we go from there?
Yeah.
All right. I know we've got a bit of ambience going on.
Yeah. So I'm going to share the map at this point, Keeper, to the rest of the group and explain what it is. And I'm going to say, look, guys, I know it sounds mental, but here's the map from downstairs, and you can see that we're here, and the Earth is here.
The what? The Earth?
Yeah, the realm that we're in is different. This explains why there's no London. why there's blackness around us everywhere, and this is the most sensible thing I can come up with. So I think we need to get back to where we're going, and I think we need to put the stones in order to generate a portal. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but downstairs we've got 2 talking spirits. So how crazy is it?
I've got a couple of questions, if that's okay.
I've
Jay.
got more than a couple of questions, but go for it.
You say we're on a different plane.
Yeah.
That dimension thing.
Yes.
Okay. And in your opinion, if somebody was to kill somebody on this plane, would that count as murder? Or
I'm not sure how jurisdictions work.
because obviously there's no laws on.
There's no law here at all. So
that's it. Would if somebody was involved technically in somebody else's.
Well, I think if someone disappeared, I think that we've just disappeared from the world. So when we come back, we'll reappear in the world. So I'm not sure what will happen after that. Who knows?
It wouldn't be classed as murder or anything like that. No, that's good. Okay, excellent.
I'm gonna mutter under my breath at this point. What you did was manslaughter, not murder.
As Jay is saying this to you, Jack and Bobby, could you both roll me a psychology check?
Yeah. Okay. Psychology. I've got a 10 in psychology.
I have a 14 psychology and I rolled a 7.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
And I scored a 24.
Okay. Jack, as hard as this sounds to believe from a stranger you've just met on a bus that's crashed into another world, you do get a feeling Jay could be telling the truth. Bobby, I think your mind is caught up with the idea that it could be manslaughter, not murder.
What definitely?
And yeah, but you just think it's a bit odd what this guy is chatting to you about.
Yeah, okay.
Jay, I'm not sure that I like your flat Earth theory.
I don't like it either. So.
I think you might be on some sort of track.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to do the other thing, and I'm going to open the book, the one we found from the guy, and any of the setups the same as my map.
You'd have to go back down into the room to look.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to do that, so I'm going to tell them that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to wander over to the bloodstain and sort of inspect that.
Yeah. Would you move your token on the map
Yeah.
if you're going to do that?
Or which one of us?
Whoever, if he's walking over to that, we're going to say, just for the map's sake,
Okay.
Jay.
Yeah, I don't need to, I know what it's there, so I don't need to see a visual.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the crystals on the wall.
So there's no crystals in this wall, in this room. The crystals are in the room downstairs.
Okay. So what's the walls of this room?
It's just stone, like white stone,
Right.
going all the way around. It's starkly blank as it goes around, and it goes into domed roof. Though it doesn't take the shape of what you would think the inside of a fist roof would look like.
I'll wander over then and look at the statue.
Okay. So, Jay, you walk downstairs and you look and you see that there are arrangements similar to the ones that are in the book. Okay, they match up, but they don't. There's lots of different things, but it definitely gives you the feeling of the ice palace from Superman with all the crystals come out and doing that kind of thing.
I do. I am unfortunately old enough to understand the ice palace of the bad Supermans. So
the best Supermans, I'll have you say.
That was my favourite bit.
Yeah,
Superman.
it was the best bit of Superman, mate.
Hashtag Yorkshire tea, but yeah.
Like if anything, mate, you're going to say like Man of Steel was brilliant. So
no, I'm not.
We're not going there.
Come on, let's not push that boat. That's not fair on anyone.
No. Okay.
Let's not put those two together in the same room. You know, that'd be a bad time. So what I'm going to do is investigate the book to find the closest match to Earth.
So they don't link to Earth. There's no pictures of Earth within the map, within the book.
Okay. No, so I've got 2 bits of information. I've got the map, and I've got the ritual book.
You've got a book with some handwritten notes in, yeah.
Yeah, but the one with the ritual arrangements is the book.
Yeah, so that you got from the bungalow, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. So what I'm trying to do is cross-reference and see if any are close.
Yeah, okay. Give me a library check.
Fortunately, I have a library of 25,
Oh,
which I just failed.
yeah, so this is going to take you some time as you're looking through. So you're going to be down there for about 25 minutes.
Yeah, cool.
So we'll
leave me to that. I'll do that.
Yeah, so you'll be down there for 25 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Skorkowski back because it was Bobby who said was going to look at the things first. Bobby, as you step closer to the circle, the red patch on the floor starts to come into focus, and you see the bones of what looks like a small animal, like a rodent, organized into geometric shapes. And you walk into the circle. As you do that, within the blink of an eye, the statue moves right next to you. As if it teleports. And you look down, and it is holding onto your forearm. The statue's fingertips are covered with blood, and the hollow eyes that seem to disappear into an abyss look at you. Did you roll sanity for me?
Yeah, I certainly. Current sanity of 52. And I score a 56. Can I spend 4 luck?
I don't think you can on
Not
sanity.
on a sanity roll.
Can't
On sanity, unfortunately.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
This is Nat's favourite piece. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry about this.
Yeah.
You lose 2 points of sanity.
Okay.
Did I see it happen?
You did see it happen, but all you saw was a statue move.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, so I haven't seen it grab him?
Well, it's grabbed him,
Yep.
but in the way of thinking about sanity, you haven't seen the bones on the floor properly. You haven't seen the bloody hand. You've just seen a statue move.
Right, okay.
So I'm not going to ask you to do a sanity for that.
No worries.
So yeah, Bobby, as it's got hold of you, I do apologize. Where are my manners? A voice emanates from inside the statue.
Jack, statue's talking to me.
I can hear it, Bobby, and I rush over and I'm going to shove the statue.
Okay. As you rush over and go to push the statue, can I have a strength check for me, please?
Yeah, so strength
I hope you've got go gadget arms, Mark.
60.
I feel a defleshing in the future.
Yeah.
They call it degloving. But yeah.
Gloving, yeah.
Degloving. Oh,
So I have a strength of 60,
yeah.
which you would think is pretty good. And I had a dice roll of 83.
Of 83.
Spend 23. Spend 23 in luck, Jack.
But this statue is about 10 foot tall. You crash into it and it just doesn't move.
I'm gonna say to her, well, no, apology accepted. Could you? Is it all right to let go of my arms?
Yes, just do me. How did you get here?
I just can't the stairs.
Are you a dreamer as well?
Yes, I think I am.
Oh, interesting.
Are you a dreamer? I'm gonna.
Oh, no, I'm not a dreamer. This is my land.
Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you.
Is this a dream, Bobby?
I think this is the dream, Jack.
Oh,
We're dreamers, I think, Jack.
yeah.
But
In which case, murder may not be bad for you.
Murder?
no,
He did do murder, a girl.
fuck's sake.
Sorry, Bobby. We must be honest.
We don't need to keep being honest, Jack. There's a statue that's talking to me at the moment that's holding my arms, and you're telling him that.
Sorry,
There's no proof, but I'm looking straight at the thing into the abyss. There is actually no proof that there was murder that happened. I'm trying to help, actually. In fact, that's what I was trying to do. I think you'll find that there's probably.
You didn't.
I love I love how we're hung up on it being a murder or manslaughter for like 10 minutes. Is great. Sorry, yeah, Carol.
You didn't hurt my Pradhan, did you?
No, I definitely didn't. No.
Oh, he's okay.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no, he's 100%.
Let me help you, Bobby. And I'm
no, Jack, I don't think I need any more of your. What are you going to do?
I'm pull you from.
Okay, you're going to stop with the murder, are we?
The middle.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll pull you from the middle.
I would suggest that he doesn't do that.
Oh, cool. Okay, Jack, don't pull me because he's still got hold of me. You did say you would let go of me. If that's okay.
In due time. I just need you to do something for me, please.
Oh yeah, no problem. What's that?
The circle you stepped into. If you would be as kind as to
step out.
No, your friend. If he could move some of these stones out of the way, maybe rub some of the runes off. And I got stuck in here.
Oh, right. Okay, we can't have that. More than I'll speak to Jack and and persuade him if that's okay. But if you need to let me go, and I can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, give me like a fast talk or a persuade.
So if there was a time to burn your luck, Mark, this is what I would. My role-playing instincts say that this is the time I would burn my house.
Is your
down.
spidey sense going?
Yeah, but you don't want to be degloved.
I've got a fast talk of 50, so persuade of 10. So I'll attempt a fast talk.
Come on, low roll.
13.
13.
Nice.
You'll do this for me?
Absolutely, yeah. If you just let go, and what did you want me to rub some stuff off on the stones and the runes and that? Definitely.
As you say this, you don't see the hand opening up. It goes from being tight around your wrist, and the next moment it's straight.
As soon as I feel that, I'm going to jump out of the circle.
Yeah.
And make sure, Jack, step away from the circle. Step.
Yeah, I'm.
Don't go in the circle.
No, or move stones.
No.
I would have greeted you properly, but as I said, I got stuck.
Well,
silly me.
How long have you been stuck here?
Time doesn't run the same here as it does when you're away.
Okay. Well, what's your name?
My name is Yanash Frayne.
Yanash Frayne.
Frayne, yeah.
Frayne.
And who is the blood?
Oh, that was a poor little... What did he call them? Rodents.
What happened to the rodents? Because they look a bit murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to cast a spell to get out from here.
Who put you in there?
It goes silent for a moment. The voice stops emanating from inside. And then he had a lover's disagreement.
We had a lover's disagreement. Okay.
We just want to wake up and go home.
Oh, indeed. If you just wake up.
It's not happened.
If we go to sleep here, will we wake up somewhere else? So all we need to do is go to sleep.
No, if you go to sleep here, you wake up here. But that's only for people who aren't dreamers. Are you sure you're dreamers?
How would we know?
You go to sleep in a bed, and you wake up here, like Pradhan.
We were on a bus.
What is this word, bus?
Transport.
Oh. And you fell asleep on the bus?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
We were on the bus, and then there was a crash, and then we were here.
It pauses for a moment. Silence again. Oh, I am sorry. I think. Oh, I do apologize.
Come on, guys, ask how we're going to get back. You know you're going to ask it at some point.
And what we'll do is we'll cut to Jay down in the chamber room.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
As I described, I spent the half an hour to prepare the rituals. Are there any that are even close?
So you see that there are, they look like in clusters similar to the book. There's nothing that relates to the map that you can see. They are just two different documents.
Okay, cool.
But there's clusters around the room. And while you're down there, Dave is chatting to you a bit. Oh yeah, there was this blonde, and I was before I got on the bus, and I got her number, and so if I get out of here, maybe she's got a mate, and maybe me and you can go on a date with her and her mate. How does that sound? If you get me out.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. I'm just going to humour him, but I have no intention of doing what he's talking about. But I'm also not going to let on that he's dead, or at least degloved in its entirety, as it were.
Yeah,
especially considering I'm the one that saw him get ripped to pieces. So I know that there's no coming back from that. What I'm going to do, though, is there's more books downstairs, isn't there?
No, you'd looked at all the books that were down there.
I've had enough time to look at
everything. Yeah.
Okay, I think at this point I'd probably go back upstairs on the basis that I've done everything that I achieved to do.
You can definitely see that there's a correlation from the book that you've got in your hand to what's in the room.
Yep, it's what the correlation is, though. So I haven't had a flash of genius to tell me what it is. That's fine. So I will go back upstairs, and I'm assuming I'm going to bump into them talking to the statue.
Yeah. So as you walk up the stairs, both Bobby and Jack talking to a statue.
Please, to see if I've ever heard of a talking statue. As it kind of springs out as a thing.
Have you got 6?
And I'm going to spend 6 luck and make it a success.
Okay, you haven't come across anything like this.
Oh, I just wasted a roll.
Yeah. You from the knowledge that you've gained from your experiences of crashing on a bus and looking at a couple of books. Yeah, you haven't really. It's not right.
Yeah.
But there you would need
a hard success.
Well, you would need to have more than 6 in your Cthulhu Mythos, I would say.
Okay, cool. So it's not like a regular.
No, it's not a regular occurrence.
Yeah. No, obviously there's a layer of darkness beyond the layer of darkness. Yeah. So it's not common, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, can I get a power roll from all 3 of you?
Yeah. I got a hard success, 13 versus 36, because I am absolutely on fire on my rolls for this session.
You are today.
I thought a 12 versus 6 on the Cthulhu Mythos was pretty insane.
I have power of 42, and I rolled a 42.
Nice.
Ooh.
I have a power of 44, and I rolled a 69.
Okay, so Bobby, you lose 6 points of power, and Jack and Jay, you both lose 3 points of power, and a little bit of blood trickles down on 3 of you.
Oh, all 3 of us. So I'm going
to wipe it away and ask the guys who said there's no correlation between the map and the book, is what I'm going to say first of all.
Jay, it's a evil talking statue. Shh.
Okay.
Move any rocks, and if it speaks,
don't touch the rocks.
Don't touch the rocks.
I'm going to say hi. I'm Jay.
Don't talk to it. Don't.
Did you come on the bus as well? That's right, isn't it? Bus, it's called?
It is. So, if you weren't a dreamer, how would you get out of here?
I think I might have accidentally brought you here. I could send you back.
What would that require?
A sacrifice.
Oh.
What sort of sacrifice?
A rodent. Would a rodent do?
No.
A cat keyring?
What is keyring?
Very valuable things.
It's not good down that route. So
this creature on the floor. it opened it for a very minute second.
Which is what we can prove.
A tear opened
Okay.
for your bus to drop through,
Yeah.
but it was meant to open a portal for me to step through and
Get out.
stand where you are.
Indeed.
But for something controlled, oh, I'm really sorry. A bigger sacrifice is needed.
Indeed.
A cat.
No, I don't think sacrifice normally means something else. Is what I'm going to say to the other two.
I'm going to whisper to Jack.
I'm going to say there are 2 souls downstairs. Would they qualify for sacrifice?
Are they in a body?
No.
The sacrifice. I don't. We should not sacrifice.
No.
It is more murder.
What?
No, it's not. That's not what we're saying yet. So I'm going to keep asking.
What about the girl?
So what does she say about them? They need to have a body, yeah? That's what
There's a body. She's already. I'm not being funny. She's already accidentally died once.
No, it's not how. Even from my limited understanding, I would know it's not how these things work. I'm assuming.
I'm going to say to her, do you need a body?
Living and breathing, yes.
Bobby. What can I say?
Was she definitely dead?
Yes. She's well dead. She's dead. She's dead. Dave, she's definitely dead, Dave.
Yeah.
In fact, they're all dead, Dave. They're just dead, Dave.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask the guys to step away for a second and just say, we'll be right back. We won't keep you. I know you've been waiting a long time to be free, but we'll do our best to free you, and then I'm going to move away from the statue.
Yeah, all you need to do is rub out some of these.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get. Yeah.
Where I come from, I'm a scholar, and they say you should do no action without taking due care and preparation. And then I'm going to walk away.
Like Prada.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
Prada.
Yeah.
Did clothing come?
And I push trolleys, and they say the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Bobby. Like, as in, I don't think that's a great idea right now. And we're gonna move away from her earshot. And I'm gonna say, if she's the one that brought us here, she's the only one that can return us, likely, or she's the only one that knows where our original destination is. My map's useless, so we're pretty stuck.
I'm not trying to be deliberately awkward, but I'm not sure I trust the evil statue.
I definitely don't trust her. There's a reason she's confined to a ritual space. Prada could have freed her at any time when he was here. Don't forget.
Why does everybody keep talking about Prada? That the clothing.
You've met Prada.
Is that a clothing company?
That's the Indian guy that we had before.
Oh,
The who?
The Indian guy was called Prada.
Oh. I remember.
If you recall, that's where we got the book. That's what I'm saying. He could have freed her at any time, and he didn't. So that's why I'm saying, gentlemen, it's very telling that the man who was a dreamer, who visited regularly, did not free her. So I think freeing her should be
at the moment our choices seem to be quite limited. They want she wants the evil thing wants a sacrifice.
No, she doesn't care about the sacrifice. She wants out. She's just saying that once she's out, or she didn't say that so far. She's just said if we sacrifice something, she'll send us back. I don't believe that. I think if we sacrifice something, she'll just get out. She's got no reason to keep her word at all. So if the power of one of our sacrifices releases the circle and she gets out, I would say it means a bad thing for whoever's left.
And a lot of bad things have already happened.
Yes, indeed. Murder.
I'm just going to glance at Jack. Like,
I was talking about the bus, Bobby.
Yeah, boss. All of the things that have happened have been bad. Apart from me and you lovely gentlemen. But yes, I'm not sure what to do now. I'm well out of my depth. I'm a journalist. This is not what I was trained for.
can we not do something with the books and the crystals and do our own portal, do you think?
We could, but I've been looking, while you've been chatting to the stone lady, I looked through the books and there's no correlation. I'll hand the books over to the other guys to show, as a show of good faith. So I'll say, look, if you can make a connection that I didn't, knock yourself out. We've got a little bit of time. So I'll hand it to...
I'll give them a cursory flick through.
Yeah, how many permutations are there potentially
Hundreds.
remaining?
Hundreds of permutations. There's a couple that are close, but there's still hundreds. But then it might be better. It might be better to take a punt on that than freeing the woman that can almost teleport and grab things and
she was on me in a flash. I blinked and she had a hold of me.
Yeah, and she seems incredibly strong. Yeah,
grip like stone.
So, yeah, that's the choices, gentlemen. To put it bluntly, we either go with a made-up ritual, or we have no idea with, or we free the lady and sacrifice. Those are the two options, or we free her. So 3 options then. I don't like the first 2 options because I think she's going to be a murderous bitch without. But she might not be. You know, roll the dice and all that, or we take an unproven ritual and we go.
I
think we do the ritual.
We could ask her if we trust if we could trust her. See what she says.
You never asked the devil whether or not you can trust his pact. Is what I'm going to say to that.
Yes, and she is a stone lady statue.
And then what was the first action? What was the first action she did when you got in the circle? She didn't.
Well, she could have killed me.
She could have killed you straight away, but if she's killing you, that's not a sacrifice.
She could have killed you and opened the portal, send us home, Bobby.
Yeah, but she didn't.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm up for voting for this. This is an unusual situation. So, my vote is we try the untested ritual on the basis that I don't trust the lady.
Yeah, well, yes, I think if we're voting for things, I'd go with the rituals.
Cool. Let's go downstairs and give it a go then, guys.
Mm-hmm. And maybe Dave might know the ritual.
No, not likely. But we can ask him.
Dave's still talking about going out on the lash, so I mean, I think.
Yeah, I don't think so yet. So yeah, go. We'll head downstairs.
I'm just gonna sort of look over my shoulder as we go. We're just gonna go and do some stuff downstairs.
Yes, I would say take your time, but you don't have much time left.
Hang on a minute. I thought you said that time doesn't matter around here.
You said time didn't matter to her, not to us.
Time doesn't matter to dreamers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting confused now. Are we dreamers or not, Jack?
We're not dreamers, as far as I know.
How much time have we got then?
Can you all roll power for me, please?
Not a lot. I failed with a 72 versus 33.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I failed. I got 83 versus 39.
Yeah.
I got a 23 versus 38.
Nice. So, Bobby, you lose 2 power points. Jack and Jay, you both lose 4. And blood continues to drip from your nostrils.
I think we've just found our timer.
Yeah. It's hard to disagree with that. So, any idea how we perform that ritual? It's in the book, isn't it?
No, there's no ritual in the book. You've.
Have I ever conjured this out of the whole cloth? Have I? Okay, cool. Right, well, I thought there was, but yeah, never mind.
There's diagrams of the crystals in the chamber.
Yeah.
But there isn't a ritual in the book.
So I'm gonna put the crystals in the closest order that I can find. That's what I'm going to do first of all.
Okay. So, yeah.
I'm going to use the old adage, you know what you're doing, pray.
Make it till you make it.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the crystals are glowing with flashes as before. And Jay, you go up and you place your hand on one of the crystals and it starts sliding in.
Yeah.
As the crystals start sliding in, the ball of light behind you lights up brighter, and it is converted into some form of energy that goes straight into you. The ball of light that Dave was. Your mind is filled with memories that aren't yours, finally finishing with eating a kebab on a bus as some people are coming on, and then darkness and memories of you talking to some people but not knowing where they are. Can you give me a sanity check first?
Yay!
25 to 33, very nice.
Yeah. So you don't lose any sanity. You gain
I gain the power.
So you gain the strength of 55 and power of 40. And as you're there, and this is happening, and all these memories and things are all going in, your physical form starts to change. Your clothes turn, you end up in a white shirt that's fighting to hold in your stomach.
Yeah.
And the other two, you see this happening, and he changes in front of you, and he starts to look like Dave. Can you two both roll sanity for that, please?
Sanity of 50, so that's all going to be
I have
good.
a sanity of 46, and I rolled 79.
15.
Jack, you lose 3 points of sanity. Does that take you below your 1/5 yet?
No.
No. Okay. And Bobby, you pass, so you're okay. Okay, so you both see this light enveloping him, and the ball of energy that was above this one drops down to where it was. Hello, can't see anything.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi. Can you let me out, please?
It's not a good idea. We were on a bus.
Oh, I was on a bus as well.
Oh.
You were on a bus. Which bus were you? Were you on the N3?
The night bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sat at the front. I had my headphones on. I was listening to some music and looking at some Instagram posts and things.
Jack, no. No, Jack.
No, that wasn't our bus.
Oh.
Do I come round at this point or not?
Yeah, you've come round. You look totally different, but you've come round.
Can I see myself that I look different?
Yeah, apart from your face, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay. Jay, you look like Dave now.
Yeah, I figured out what the array does, and I'll touch the crystal again.
Okay, so you're touching the crystal again, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you touch a crystal again, can I get a dodge roll, please?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, 27 of 32. Jake is...
it looks like the energy stored within the crystals discharges through you like lightning, and you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other two, you see him like flung across the room.
I dodged though.
Yeah, but you still take the damage.
Okay.
So if you didn't succeed, you would have had 8. You would have had 8 points of damage.
Jay, just before, can I just a bit of a word of advice? Can you stop touching the crystals?
Yeah, I don't look like Jay, but I'm going to say.
Well, I'm assuming inside you're still Jay.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that's the case. And also,
I need to get home to feed Mr. Nibbles.
oh, Mr. Nibbles.
Come on, let me out. This isn't a joke anymore.
Oh, we'll do our best to get you out. Don't worry. Just stay calm for a second, and we'll get you out. Nothing's wrong. Just wait there.
Okay.
You've had an accident. That's why you can't see. So we'll get you out as soon as possible.
Is that why I can't feel my legs as well?
Yeah,
Definitely,
it is. But
Yeah.
we've got a medic with us. He'll do his best to help.
She starts panicking, but yeah. Okay.
Cool. I'm more worried about becoming Dave, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to say to the others, I think the only option we've got is is either freeing her or having a sacrifice at this point.
We can sacrifice.
We take lots, and that's the fairest way.
No, I'm not down with that part of it.
Okay.
It's the wave, Bobby, and
I'll volunteer to be the sacrifice.
As you say that, you hear the door opening on the bottom floor.
Cool.
Should we go? That's the door. Should we go down and see? There might be another body. Might be another.
I think that she talked about having a lover.
Radan.
Yeah.
Might be Radan.
yeah.
So, it's like a curved staircase.
Yeah.
And I put my head in so I can see down.
Yeah, so as you look down, you see a man with a purple robe with the hood up and yellow stitching,
That's Radan.
wearing
That-
slippers.
That's him.
Does it look like the guy from before?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you... Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
What have you done? You haven't let her out, have you?
No.
No. We
we've
were
just-
smart enough not to do that. We want to get home.
What happened to that girl outside?
She got destroyed.
Oh. Did she end up... Is she up there?
She's in the array.
So she's technically still alive.
She's not alive. But I'm not going to say that. As I'm going to walk down to him a little bit.
We don't know who did the murder.
And I'm going to say, how do we get home, Radan? Because we're not dreamers, so we need another route. She's offered us a route via sacrifice, but I'm assuming that's a lie.
She could let you... She can let you out, but...
She won't.
I beg you not to let her out.
No,
Yeah,
we don't want to let her out. We just want to get out.
Can you get us home, Radan?
Wake up or go home.
You need to open the portal, and like the one she opened to let you in is not simple.
Indeed.
You tell her.
No. So, could you run the portal for us?
No, she does the magic.
I thought so. So we've got to convince her to open the portal, Radan, is what you're telling us.
She's a stubborn thing.
Excuse me, that stone, Radan.
In regards to opening the portal, Dan, what do we need to do? What's required?
What is she?
Well, she's going on-
sorry. What does she want?
She's going on about sacrifice.
It's one thing I know is she might. Yes, she would.
Cool. Let's go then, guys. I'll be the sacrifice. I'll get you home.
All right, fair enough.
You do look a bit like Dave.
Yeah.
That's my point, gentlemen. I can't go home looking like this. My husband will be devastated.
But you can't let her out, though.
We won't let her. We'll bargain for the sacrifice, and we'll say that I'll do it. That you'll do it, and then you won't.
Radan, in your opinion, better than we do, we've only just met up. Would, if Dave stroke Jay sacrifices himself, is she trustworthy enough to get me and Jack home?
It's one thing I've learnt from her, and the love that we share together is strong. She always keeps to her word.
This is like the Fae, though. You have to be very careful with her word.
We've been together for many years.
Okay.
Right. Can I ask the elephant in the room here, okay? Why is the person that you love stuck in a tower in a statue?
Does this matter now? That's what I'm going to say to you. We're bleeding from the nose and eyes. We have limited time.
I'll tell you if you want. But it seems that your abrupt friend there probably wants to get home.
Just ignore him. Ignore Dave or whatever his name is. Just
Okay. Yeah, just ignore the guy that's going to sacrifice his life and possibly soul for you guys to get home.
we haven't finally come to.
We have not agreed on who's going to do the dying
We have.
yet.
It'll
We've
be
got a
me.
volunteer that I'd like to haste to add.
Yes,
We do have a
you are
volunteer.
in the lead at the moment. But,
You guys are crazy. I'm just going to say, yeah, fine. I'll be waiting for you upstairs. I don't need to hear his story.
Okay. So as you walk upstairs, I expect Jay's quite upset that he now looks like Dave as well. So probably doesn't know. So he's
I've
nodding
got
off.
a huge belly from being a fit journalist to being.
You could still taste a bit of the garlic mayo out the corner of your mouth. Pradan goes on to say, he talks about their relationship and how he had entered into the dream worlds through lucid dreaming techniques, and how he had met Yanash, and they had spent many times together cooking, making nice memories, and he would come to the dream world every night and spend his time with her, teaching her new skills, the language, things of the world. And then he had an effect on his mental health and his marriage in the real world, and he hadn't managed to come to the dreamlands for about 18 years. And then when he had come back, he had found that this once beautiful place had turned into a deserted land, and that Yanash had, in her sorrow, she had traveled between different dreamlands, finding different things to bring power into her. When he returned, he saw this and he entrapped her trying to find a way of arranging the crystals to bring the lands back to how they were and bring his love back to her normal self, effectively.
Oh, that's some story, Radan.
Yes. It is like kryptonite.
And I am close. I'm very close. I can feel it.
What would happen if you're successful?
Hopefully, life will return and the sky will no longer be blackened. And
You and Ganesh can be together?
indeed.
How close?
Many different arrangements I've tried, but
Because we don't have a lot of
Nothing
time. We seem to be bleeding and not feeling particularly good at the moment, so I don't think we've got a lot of time here.
no, I don't think living bodies from our plane even. Sorry, I've been here so long I get confused, but I don't think living bodies last too long here.
Are you close enough that we could help you and still survive, or
Days, maybe weeks,
okay.
months.
too long?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'm going to look at Jack now and say, no, Jay did volunteer, to be fair.
And it's difficult. I don't understand fully what all of this is. Bad dream. But if he wants to go, then we go home.
Radan, is there any other way other than one of us sacrificing ourselves to get back? And apart from the crystals?
I'm sure she probably could. She probably could do it without a sacrifice, but I suppose a sacrifice is what it costs.
Could you talk to her?
I could try.
What does she get from the sacrifice?
Power.
Well,
So
we could give her some juice from all three of us, but not kill us.
I don't know. She is set in her ways.
Yeah, but you might be able to.
but she said she could not do the tear without a rat.
I don't know how she got a rat, to be totally honest. It's
Well, there's definitely a rat up there.
well, there's not much life around here, so it must have been a spur of the moment thing. She does move quite fast, doesn't she, inside that circle?
Instantaneous, yeah.
She is a powerful priestess. I could try and ask.
We would be grateful.
Yes.
And you're from Earth, aren't you?
Yes, I'm from Bangladesh.
We will come and dance at your wedding.
Yeah.
He shoots you a steely look, and he pops his hood down and just starts walking up the stairs. Are you two coming?
Yeah.
Let's hope your friend hasn't sacrificed himself already.
Oh, hopefully not.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're walking up, and you go through the chamber, and you can hear Jasmine just go, "Hello, hello," and Radan just shakes his head as he walks past and keeps on going up.
Yeah.
Yep, Jasmine will just give us a few minutes and we'll be back.
But Mr. Nibbles, right?
Just listen to the music.
I can't hear any music.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you keep walking
I
up.
love it. Listen to the music going on. No, sorry, yeah. Disco's dead, Dave.
I really don't want to do
Disco Dave.
karaoke with you, Jake, I gotta say.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm really bad at karaoke. Let's not say that one. One sec, my postmate say it.
Yeah, so you go up into the chamber, the main chamber, and Anesh is back in the middle.
Are you gonna let her know you're here, Radan, or?
Yeah, so he's massive.
He is massive.
Statue lady, we bought this man. He's gonna
Madame.
say some words to you.
The statue lady's gonna say some words to you.
Pradan goes up, and as he goes up to the the edge. It is within like a wisp.
Yeah.
She comes back up to the edge, and Pradhan's sort of muttering to her, and you can hear him asking for her to let you go and different things. And she's just, in a very polite way, she's just sort of saying, "Let me out of here."
Gentlemen, we've got two choices. One of us, and obviously Jay is front leader with this one at the moment, sacrifices to Yanish. We trust her and we let her out, and we hope that she lets us out.
Yeah.
And as you say that, but I will need a sacrifice.
I'm going to roll my eyes like.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to say,
So what?
you see, I'm going to say, priestess, you seem like a woman of your word, correct?
You can give me a psychology check if you want.
I know for a journalist, mate, I've got this super poor psychology, but yeah. 35 versus 10, so I have no idea if she's lying or not.
Do you want to use your luck?
Considering I'm going to die pretty soon, yeah, I'll burn the 15 points required, putting me
Yeah.
on.
Okay, yeah, you feel that she is telling you the full truth, that she will let you go.
Cool.
Though you do get a feeling she's holding something back.
Okay, so I'm going to ask what the catch is. So if I was willing to sacrifice my life for the others, what's the catch?
You need to let me out.
No, that's not the catch. You're hiding something.
No, that is the catch. You can do another psychology check if you want.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a feeling that she's definitely lying, but yeah.
But your character doesn't.
No, and I don't either. So
Yeah. The catch is you let me out, and I send you. Where would you like to go?
back to our original destination. Is that possible?
Which is
Where Radan comes from when he dreams.
you want me to send you where Radan lives?
Yeah, that's fine actually. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's India. It's a long way back to.
Well, it's a damn sight closer than where we are now.
You don't care, but the point is that's definitely the right place.
I'll take India any day of the week at the moment.
I'll take India over bleeding from my eyes, nose, and mouth. So yeah.
Dan looks over. Where are you from? London. Yes. And he says that to Yanesh. And
Could you send us to London instead, Anish?
yes, all you had to do was say where.
And can you make sure when you send us, we go to a safe place?
I will send you from where you came.
But a guy who's going to sacrifice him wants the details to be correct.
Yanish, this whole teleportation thing is a bit new to me, but could you put us on the pavement?
I could try.
Okay, that's good enough for me. So, once we do this, you'll get the power to send the other two. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then Ranish will let you out.
You need to let me out before I do this.
No, we don't, because you've already proved inside the ritual you can already do this because you brought us here. That's
yes,
fair.
But the portal will open where I stand.
Yeah, we'll have to come into the circle with you then.
No deal.
And there's the catch.
Can you all roll power for me, please?
Critical success. Number 1 versus 44.
Nice.
I guess absorbing the fat man has helped.
Can you? I've got 35 power, rolled 52.
You can spend luck on those stat rolls, so you can't you can't do it on like education.
I'm gonna ask for her promise of safe passage.
Hang on, because I've got 80 out of 36.
Okay. Jay, you lose 2 points of power, and Bobby and Jack, you lose 4 points of power.
So the deal, can you say it? Because I know you're bound by your word. So do you promise if I sacrifice myself that you will send these two gentlemen back to London safely on the pavement, if possible? And if we free you, you will not do us any harm by inaction or action or attack us or do anything apart from the deal until we're gone. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
In that case, I'll dash.
And you won't destroy Earth or anything like that.
And
Pradhan is like shaking his head. He's like, I won't let you let her out.
If you can't get us home, Radan, we have no choice.
No, you'll have to stop me.
Do you want to be the sacrifice, Radan?
You can't sacrifice a dreamer.
Dreamer. Yeah.
Well, that's just a bit rude, isn't it?
And my love won't sacrifice me. We have much to learn together still.
Yeah. Understood. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to crouch down to my shoes.
Yeah.
And then use the dexterity check to use the knife that I'm carrying a lighter I'm carrying to scratch one of the runes out very quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Be a sleight of hand.
Yeah. Because I already made the deal.
Yeah.
I failed.
Yeah. You can push it if you want. No. Okay, Pradhan sees you doing this, and he is going to do a dexterity check, and we'll just quickly get to him.
Jake got a 61 of 15. Just
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend the 40 odd luck?
Hey, I've only got 20 odd luck left.
Yeah.
No.
So as you're doing that, Pradhan sees this and kicks the lighter out of your hand, and it goes across the room. I won't let you do this. Let me do it my way.
What's your way?
I'll figure out the sequences at some point, and everything will be better.
Indeed.
Well, Pradhan, we haven't got another week, or we only probably got another day. To be honest with you,
10 minutes.
So I'm going to just keep going, and I'm going to look at the others to indicate that they need to do the same, because it doesn't matter who lets her out. The deal was set.
I'm going to reach into my coat and pull out my fire extinguisher, which I've been carrying like kind of 10-pin bowling. I'm just going to roll this fire extinguisher very fast towards some of the stones.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to just let you do that because Pradhan is looking at Jay. You do this, and it rolls into the stones, and they slide across. And Yanesh is outside of the circle. Now, your end of the deal was met. I shall do mine. Pradhan just, dropped to the floor.
Yeah.
You need to bring him to me, then.
Bring who?
Sacrifice.
I'm the sacrifice, and I'll walk over.
Okay. As you step up, her hand appears on your shoulder. Are you sure?
No, there are no certainties in life, but yeah, I'm willing to.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on, Jay. Just before you do kill yourself. What? Why don't you? I mean, Radan's right there.
Radam's a dreamer. Dreamers come.
But she's just said we could use him.
I'm not willing to sacrifice an innocent.
I don't think she did.
She didn't say that.
I thought she said bring him to me. I don't know.
Yes, the sacrifice.
It doesn't matter. I'm not. My character wouldn't be willing to sacrifice an innocent or someone that's helped him.
I'm going to edge very slowly into the circle.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah. So you edge into the circle. Bobby and Jack, you see her muttering to Jay, "Are you ready?" And Jay says yes. Yanesh starts to get to work immediately. Using her bare hand, she quickly tears the poor unfortunate Jay into pieces, plucking limbs off like petals to a flower. She arranges his bones, meat, and viscera into geometric patterns, much as she did with the dead rat on the floor. Can you both roll sanity for me, please?
I guess I don't need to. Sorry, hashtag Yorkshire Tea, gentlemen. Hashtag
you after a tea sponsor, are you?
19 out of 43.
19 out of 43, good.
70 out of 50.
Okay, witnessing this, Bobby, you lose 6 points of sanity. Jack, you lose 1. Can you roll intelligence for me, please, Bobby?
Intelligence 70. And I get a 60.
Can you roll a d10, please?
2.
2.
Happens.
That's one thing that I'm not great at, guys. As we found out before, my rolls tend to be good, and then I always pass the check.
You suffer blindness. So for this, can you roll a d10 for me, please?
9.
9. So for 9 rounds, you suffer blindness, psychosomatic.
Yeah.
But also you lose the use of your right foot.
Okay.
It's as if it's not there.
Do I fall over?
Do you?
I probably think you should make a dexterity check, because it would be like...
You're now blind. You can't see, and you can't feel your right foot.
If I can't feel my right foot, I think I would naturally fall to my right.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a dexterity check for that, so I'm going to fall over onto the floor.
Yeah, okay. So
Jack!
you fall to the floor with no vision. Jack, you see the body being ripped apart. Whilst working...
I'm going to rush towards Bob and drag him into the circle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you do that. While working, Yanesh Thrain appears to sing to herself. The melody is pleasant and haunting. The words in an unidentified language. It echoes through the chamber strangely. Sounds layering over each other until there seems to be an entire choir singing. As the ritual reaches its climax, with parts of Jay arranged in a wide circle around Yanesh, distant sounds of traffic can be heard. The air shimmers and warps. The semi-darkness of London night bleeding into the soft light of the chamber. Odours of car exhaust and rubbish accompany the breeze blowing through the room. You can see glimpses of your world in the growing darkness in the centre of the room. The gap between worlds quickly becomes large enough for you to step through if you wish.
Definitely.
Prada is on his knees crying.
Run through. Dragging Bobby.
Jack,
I'm dragging Bobby with me. We're nearly there. I can see the lights and
go towards the light, Jack.
Yes. Yeah.
As it opens, Yanesh has got her hand on what looks like she's holding it open for you to get through. So as you go through, Bobby, you still can't see and you can't feel your foot. It leads back to Penge High Street, close to where your bus crossed over. And as Jack has pulled Bobby through, Yanesh is the side of Penge High Street holding it open, and she let goes. And the portal starts to close.
Before it closes, I'm going to shout, "We said the pavement!"
He's got a good sense of touch.
Yeah. The portal closes, and stood in the middle of the road is the statue of Yanesh.
I can't see anything.
Can't see anything.
This it's not good, Bob.
But are we back in London?
Yeah, we're in London.
The
statue lady is here too.
What?
She's directing traffic.
You two are absolutely fine. She's promised to never hurt you, or hurt you by inaction or action.
Is she a statue, or is she like Yanesh statue?
She's a Yanesh statue in the middle of Penge High Street.
I mean, as in, is she... Jack, can she talk?
So at a game, that Indian guy's totally
I'm going to call out to her. Hey, yes, statue?
Hello.
Yes, you can talk, Bobby.
Thank you for letting me through. I'm looking forward to exploring this world. And with a blink, she disappears into the night. Over the next coming days, pictures up on social media of very similar to the ones that have been coming up recently about the metal obelisks. Someone thinks it's the same artist doing this. This same statue was appearing in different places across the globe. And we fade to black.
Nice.
You let Yanesh through to Earth.
She didn't. Well, she seemed. I think
she was all right.
Well,
I think
she was quite polite.
Yeah, very good. Got some good manners about her.
And in fairness,
She
Jack,
only actually killed one person that we were aware of.
Yeah.
And we all know that just killing the one person actually doesn't really count.
and in fairness, Jack and Bob would be protected for eternity based on my deal. So they would never have to worry about it, even if she did start attacking people.
And I think every year we go back to that spot to say our thank yous to Jay.
Every year you do get dreams of Yanesh, and she thanks you each time for helping her forge a new world. People within the world, there seems to be a pandemic of insomnia. People struggling, their power levels are going.